Ever been told it's an easy ride being a freelancer? Buckle up, my friend. I think whoever told you that might have been trying to lead you astray. Definitely ain't easy. Is it the hardest thing in the world? Hell no. There's actually a couple tried and true principles you can use to benefit your career. If you don't do these things, it will be tough. We're going to break down exactly why most freelance video editors struggle and how you and me are going to understand why and completely avoid these situations. Without further ado, let's get cracking with the video, baby. So first off, we're going to talk about lack of business acumen. That means having not just a creative mind, but a business mind. Now, I completely understand that most creatives are more on the introverted side, which means marketing and sales can be kind of tough for them. That's like left brain, right brain activities. But it's a fact that many freelance professionals simply lack business skills. I'll be very honest with you. I've had a very successful career as a video editor remotely, but also as a videographer. Now, I was never the most technical dude. I was never the single best creative. I had a lot of tenacity. I would turn up. I was good at outreach and stuff like that, but I was never the single best creative. Yet, if you look at my career, I lapped a lot of creatives that I'll be the first to say were actually better than me skill-wise. The reason for that was my first-hand understanding of business. I've always been a business-minded person first, and it's helped me be able to get the clients. It's helped me be able to create multiple streams of income, as we're about to talk about next. I'll show you a couple I opened up for myself. You could do the same for you. But it's overall helped me view creativity, not just from the lens of, oh, I want to do this for a passion, but also how to take the passion and generate some profit out of it. So number one place where I see a lot of creatives go astray is they're purely focused on the creativity and they don't end up viewing things through a business lens. There's of course a meet in the middle. You don't want to be a purely for profit hustler, but at the same time, you don't want to be a struggle artist who's just loves doing passion projects and he's never made a buck in his life, right? There's obviously a meet in the middle. The second thing, if you've gotten past the business mind, is not knowing your worth. Now, I'm not talking about doing free work. Oftentimes in this industry, you're gonna go through your struggle arc, or whatever you want to call it, of coming up in the industry, and that usually is gonna involve free work. Not knowing your worth leads to a couple things. When you're not in demand, you end up underpricing your services to just secure any deal you can. What that looks like is, if me, Jack Cole, has no work, and I've been desperately trying to get some work, when someone finally comes along and offers me a tenner, well, I just take it, because I got no other work, right? You're like, okay, well, I know this is a shit rate, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's not like I'm in demand. Maybe this will lead to more. Maybe it'll give me a sample. Maybe I'll be able to use that sample to get more work in the future. So ultimately, not knowing their worth leads freelancers to underprice their work, but mainly it's freelancers in the early stages who don't have demand. Well, you have demand, you simply increase your rates to your new clients. You continue charging your current clients the same rates. If your new clients can't afford it, it doesn't matter because you're already in demand over here. You have your current clients. Very easy formula. Let's go ahead and point out number 3, failing to market yourselves. This doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. As a marketer, right? Honestly, I'm a creative first for sure. I'm a highly creative individual, but I have to be a marketer and a businessman second. The best talent doesn't always get recognized without visibility. I'm gonna, hold my hand up and admit something right now. I've taken work off people that are far more talented than me because I was more visible. When I was still hustling in my hometown, back in Devon, the countryside of England, before I moved to London, I 100% took work off videographers that were better than me down there. 100%, because I was just the most visible. All day long, I was on Instagram. You could see me behind the scenes. The stuff I was doing wasn't even that big. The budgets I was getting for a music video might have been 150 quid, but the marketing that I did off that 150-pound shoot, you'd have thought I was paid thousands for it. Photos from every single angle. I'd have a kid come through, shoot behind the scenes. Ultimately, we were able to market our services, get the word out there. Really, we're visible, which meant people would approach us because they could see us. It's as simple as that. I don't care if you're the best creative in the world. If you weren't telling the world about it, you can't expect anyone else to know about them, right? They're not just stalking your profile, looking through your window, trying to find out what your next move is. They really don't care, which means you have to go to them. Before we continue with the video, guys, I want to make sure you're aware that we just dropped our biggest update yet for Video Production Plus. The VP Plus wiki has officially been rolled out. Content has been organized like never before. Finally, we take you directly to the assets that are going to provide the most value to you, whether it be landing more clients and income, improving your editing skills, networking and becoming part of a team, or even build a team of editors and scale your video production business into an agency. We've got you covered. Massive case studies are being built out here for the success stories that we're seeing inside VP Plus. Take what's working for them. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. We've also got all of our video editing assets and courses organized here perfectly. We've got our Start Freelancing Masterclass, which is 2 hours long, our full-time freelancers, an hour and a half, our Outreach Masterclass, 4.5 hours of pure value, 1,000+ digital assets, all of the other benefits that come with Video Production Plus, and most importantly, a 350+ member community to help you out, give you feedback, and essentially encourage you on this fantastic journey. Link down below or go to videoproduction.plus, and I'll see you there. when you go into a specific niche, you end up being the guy for that niche, or the girl for that niche, or the he, she, it, they, them for that niche. Listen, 2023, baby. No judgment here. Anyways, the reality of the situation is specialization can optimize you for more work. What that looked like for me is when I was a club videographer, I would film a club. The promoter knew another promoter, or he was putting on another event 6 weeks later. I was in the environment, so obviously one job led to another. Maybe the same guy had a festival, maybe the same guy had a mate, whatever, etc. So you're obviously setting yourself up for networking possibilities within that area, within that industry, right? Which means when you're touching a bunch of different niches, you're not set up for that. And just to wrap it up, a couple key points you're also going to want to take care of, but these are minor points that honestly, if you don't know about these, you know, what the hell's wrong with you, mate? Come on, catch up, right? We're talking about poor communication skills. I've certainly in my earlier days fumbled some client relationships when maybe I was 19, 20, etc. Basic professionalism is always a must. I'm not going to jump into that one too much. Like, communicate to your clients, especially when you're about to land a client. If someone hits you back and they show interest, they should have a response virtually immediately. You should be looking to close them, or at least get them on a call to find out more, discovery call, pretty much immediately. Don't leave potential leads hanging, but also basic professionalism in meeting deadlines, etc. I'm not going to get into that too much. Come on, that's like basic professionalism, right? But finally, the number one thing that sets freelancers up to struggle is they stay by themselves forever. They never build a network. So what does a network look like? A network looks like you've networked with other industry insiders who are either in your city or on the internet, who can ideally act as more arms for you to grab more clients and to bring them into the home base. So what that looked like for me is I had a network of videographers. I would have shoots and I'd need B-cam. I'd need multiple different cameras. So boom, I'd hit Riaz up, or I'd hit someone else up and they'd come through, they'd shoot B-cam. All of a sudden, they just benefited from being in my network. Likewise, people would come to me and outsource work to me. Hey, Jack, we want to give you some work. Can you get this course done, or can you help me with this edit? Or I had a network of graphic designers. For example, I knew a graphic designer who worked at a big luxury Mayfair nightclub. Some of my highest profile rappers that I ever filmed, ASAP Ferg, Tyga, Nelly, Fat Joe, big names, right? They came off the back of my network. People who were in the city who could text me. ASAP Ferg, huge rapper. I got texted 4 hours before that gig by one of the people in my network. Hey, Jack, the person dropped out. Can you come down and fill in, right? The videographer dropped out. Sweet. I came down, no problem. My network benefited me. So to conclude this video, if you are struggling as a freelancer, you should join Video Production Plus. That's the most powerful form of network you could leverage to yourself, right? When I had graphic designers texting me in London saying they wanted to give me some gigs, we have that at scale happening in VP Plus. If you are struggling, there is no better place in the world than VP Plus to come and level up your career. I humbly say that. It's absolute fact. I'm going to play a quick clip right here of what networking can look like in VP Plus. This happened the other day. Beautiful. Liam is a young hustler. He's got a fucking A7 III. He's on the come up right now.
He's got an A7 III. That's all I needed to hear, bro. Because I literally put a story this week saying who's got an A7 III because I need an A7 III shooter. So
this is the power. Yo, Riaz, bro, what you doing?
You good, bro? Boom.
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Power VP Plus.
Yo, Riaz, you say you're looking for A7 III?
Yeah, because basically I shoot A7 IV and I need multicam for a couple things, and I'm finding it hard to find anyone else who shoots A7.
I can get 2 A7 IIIs to you right now. We're London based.
No, honestly, that's really, really, really good and really useful actually, because I've been posting on Instagram and everything, and no one's got back. Like, one person got back to me, and if I can put someone from VP Plus on and come and help me on some shoots, that'd be amazing. So I'll add you now. I've added you on here, and then I'll drop you a DM on Twitter now. All right, mate?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Perfect, mate.
All right, amazing, bro. Lovely.
Come on, W's in the chat. Let me see a W in the chat for Liam jumping on.
How to network in 10 seconds of time.
Come on, Liam. That's what I'm talking about. The power of community, bro. You got fucking London link right there, man. Riaz is my boy.
All right. Peace, guys.
Come on. Take it easy, bro.
Like just the instant connection.
Boom.
Wild. Madness.
That right there is the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed, check out VP Plus down below. Join the winning team. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to direct you to this video right here. It will be the perfect continuation of this video that's just ended here. I want you to click on it. 3, 2, 1. See you on that video.